Hi everyone, it's Margaret here. Welcome back to my channel. I want to welcome the new subscribers, and I hope that you enjoy some of the projects that I've been busy making. It's getting close to Christmas, and so I did my 2020 Christmas ornaments. As you know, 2020 hasn't been a good year, but I'm so happy to see so many of you ladies crafting away, and I'm just amazed at some of the work that I see. So anyway, I made a few Christmas ornaments this year, and I'll try to go quickly through them. Starting with the traditional style that I try to make every year. With the I like to use the doilies and the vintage materials as much as I can, and as you can see, this has a sweet little girl in the middle, and she's just sitting there with a pretty bow on her hair. And then I've added some vintage laces and doilies and some fringe on that one. And then we have another little vintage girl, again with the doilies, and I've used some of the rosettes that I got on one of these doilies, and again she's sitting pretty there, all ready for Christmas. Here's that one, and the next one we have a little Christmas angel, again with the doilies and some flowers and pearls and some sparklies on there. And this is the next one. This too is an angel. And this one here I used some sparkly tulle, and I kind of just bent over the edges of the doily just to make it a little different. And she's just a little sweetheart there. She's got her winter coat and her muff, and I just used some cotton to dimensionalize the fur on her hat. And at the bottom you can see I've used some crystal baubles and some other Christmas, silver dangles here at the bottom. And she's really sparkly. I don't know how much you'll be able to see in the video, but these are quite sparkly because I've used some sparkly paint on them. And the next one, it's a little bit asymmetrical, but again using some doilies. This one has a little floral dangle and some other doily dangles over here, some trim, and again using some sparkle trim all around her, and she's a pretty little angel sitting in the center. And the next one, this again is using new and vintage materials. I took this cording and I just took it apart and made it really tattered and shabby, and I used that in the corner. And you can see it's another pretty little girl. I've added some lace for her coat and some fringe, so and some little sparkle trim all around. So that's that one. And this one is, I always like to do some in different colors. This one is in gold. I found this beautiful sari, and it had this beaded gold pearls and clusters on them. So I used that as the base, and then there was some embroidered silk in the gold thread, which I used all around, and this sweet little girl blowing Christmas kisses, and this beautiful little flower is just encrusted in crystals and gold and silver, and that's a nice little piece, a nice color. And then my traditional red one I like to make in red velvet, and again she's a pretty little Christmas girl, all decked out in her winter best, again using some sparkly paints, some embellishments here, the appliques, some gold fringe, and some seam binding bows on the back and the front, and this little red velvet ruffle on this side. So that's that one. And I did a little religious nativity scene, again using some gold velvet as the base, and then I just decorated it with some sparkle trim. And this was I was actually using a star shape on top of the round base, and again that has the clustered flower at the corner, and it's got little baby Jesus highlighted in the center there. So that's the nativity scene. Oh, and I've left this one behind. I forgot this little one. Two little angels in the center. And this one I've just put a cluster of little white roses and some sparkly dangles and lace here at the bottom with some gold and pearl trim here. And again, using some vintage doilies and repeating the sparkly lace in between gives it a nice Christmas look. And then I tried something different this year. I did these little Christmas balls, and these are styrofoam actually, so there's no worry of any breakage. But what I did is I just I covered them in fabric first, and then on top of that I added some embellishments. This one happens to be a wedding dress, some wedding dress appliques dyed in the pink, and it has a shabby bow with a crystal button here. And again, it's a pretty little angel sitting in the center. And this one's the pink one. And then I did a blue one. And this one's a little bit heavier, a little bit more dramatic. Again, using some sari fabric, which was completely encrusted in crystals and gold threads. Just beautiful. I don't think this video will do it justice, but anyway, it's got the two little angels in the center, and I had a broken necklace, which I kind of formed into a heart to shape around the image, and with this little dangle rhinestone piece here. And then on the bottom, I had this Aurora Borealis colored chandelier crystal that I thought would suit this just beautifully. So I've added that to the bottom of it, and it's really pretty. I know a lot of people like to do different colors on their Christmas tree. Pinks, blues are always really, really popular. So that's that one. And then we have this little gal. And again, what I did, I used a silk base to cover the ball, and then I added little doily flowers on top. This one has little pearls in each center, and just covered the whole thing in doily pieces, and then added some sparkle paint. I don't know if you can see it. This one's very sparkly, and on top it has this little crystal piece here. And a cute little Christmas girl here in the center with this lovely little flower. And again, using some broken rhinestone necklace, I've added this little, dramatic piece at the bottom. And it really adds, again, a lot of sparkle in this little tassel. And the next one, again, similar styling. This is a little, again, a little winter girl. And with this one, I just added a little bit of fringe at the bottom, some crystals to add some sparkle. Again, same idea, using the crocheted flowers. And then I added this bow to the side with this rhinestone piece at the top. And then just embellished her with some little silver gloss sparkle paint, rather. And that's that one. And the next one, okay, I'll do this one first. The next one, I really love this one. It's got this wintry little girl again in the center, using this time some larger crocheted flowers all around with pearl centers. And I used this image and again embellished with some sparkle paint. And this one I used some feathers and just tacked it down in the center with some crystals and pearls. And she's a lovely little gal as well. And the last one, again in the traditional red velvet. I love red velvet. I wanted to try covering this one with some yo-yo flowers. This one took me a while to do, but I covered the whole thing in yo-yo flowers and then put a little crystal piece at the center of each one. And I used this image of this little girl again. I had some yo-yo flowers left over, and I don't like to waste anything, so I thought I'd do just a little dangle of the little flowers. And here you can see I used again these appliques that are all in gold crystals. I find these usually on sari garments, and I think I've mentioned before, if you find a sari that has some crystal decorations on it, grab them because they do go a long way, and they're always my go-to pieces for the Christmas season. So ladies, that's my my Christmas ornaments for this year. I'm sure everybody's busy. We don't know what's going to happen with this Christmas. I've been spending a lot of time back and forth to mom and dad, trying to help out as much as we can and just trying to keep everybody as safe as possible. So stay well, ladies. Thanks for joining me, and I'll be back to share another project with you soon. Bye for now.